The City of Crescent City. We're going to have a report out from the closed session. You weren't even there, Ms. Rice. How are you going to report?
I spoke to Mr. Black and he informed me that there is no final action taken this evening in closed session.
All right, thank you. Okay, we're going to take roll.
Councilmember Hawley?
Here.
Councilmember Inscore?
Here.
Councilmember Murray?
Here.
Pro Tem Mania?
Here.
Mayor Gastineau?
Here. And Councilmember Blake's Inscore will lead us in the flag salute.
Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Okay, we have on our first item tonight is acknowledgements. Apparently it's Engineers Week, and I have a certificate of acknowledgement here from the City of Crescent City. Is anybody going to accept this Engineers Week? All right, come on up here to the podium and state your name.
Hi, I'm John Olson. I work for Stover Engineering here in town, and I'm also a member of ASCE.
All right. I know we have a bunch of engineers that help us out here. I thought Mr. Weir might be doing it, but I'm going to read this here. Whereas America's engineers transform ideas into reality, solving problems using science and technology to produce services and systems to better serve the needs of society. And whereas engineers serving the city of Crescent City County and state and the country work to design and construct the following types of projects: airports, roads, railroads, harbors, parks, subdivisions, surveys, tidal inundation, bridges, buildings, water systems, flood control facilities, wastewater, seismic safety projects, environmental enhancements. Whereas engineers strive for quality, economy, and the betterment of life of our community, and whereas throughout the nation, the week of February 22nd through the 28th, 2015 is being recognized as National Engineers Week, coinciding with George Washington's birthday, our nation's first engineer. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the City of Crescent City, in recognition of the contribution of engineers to society and in an effort to promote the interest of the youth in the community in math, science, and engineering, does hereby declare the week of February 22nd, 2015 as Engineers Week in the City of Crescent City, adopted unanimously by the City Council of the City of Crescent City on February 17, 2015. Ron Gastineau, Mayor. Thank you very much. Go ahead. Here you go, sir. All right, go ahead.
On behalf of the North Coast branch of the American Society of Civil Engineers and engineers everywhere, I thank you very much for your resolution.
All right, thank you. We appreciate all you do. All right, next on our agenda, items 2 through 7 are our consent calendar. Approval of the regular meeting minutes from the February 2nd, 2015 council meeting. Receive and file the warrant claims list for January 24th, 2015 through February 6th, 2015. Receive and file the biweekly payroll report for the periods ending February 7th, 2015, paid on February 13th, 2015. Receive and file monthly budget to actual financial report of the city's major operating funds for the month of January 2015. Approve inter-fund loan of the amount of $15,000 from the City of Crescent City General Fund to the Crescent City Housing Authority for software upgrades. And 7, approve an update to the Joint Power Authority Agreement for the Humboldt Del Norte Hazardous Materials Response Authority and direct city manager to sign. Is there any public comment on the consent calendar? Seeing no public comment, bring it back to the board, to the council for.
Mayor Gastineau, I move we approve the consent calendars, item 2 through 7.
All right, do I have a second?
Second.
We do have a motion and a second. Please.
Discussion if we could? Yeah. I was hoping that we could maybe pull number 7 briefly. I have a couple of questions on number 7 having to do with the Del Norte Hazardous Materials Response Authority.
Sure.
Would you like to
I'll
pull?
move, yes, pull number 7. Approval of items 2 through 6.
Yes. In a second. All right, could you pull the vote on items 2 through 6?
Before destroying them. And I never got a work order showing that 2008, 2009 videos were destroyed. However, they're no longer available. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Is there any other public comment on this? Yes, ma'am.
Arlene Cooper. I was really struck by what you said. Like, if you don't have a plan, you need a plan. You know, we're in a bind here. These rates, I hope, would not go towards improvements for long-range things. We need to start thinking and planning, because we have a plant that is going to be dead in the water. We have a plant that's in the most vulnerable place. And Catherine, no, I wasn't talking about the fancy marsh sewage system in Arcata. I was talking about the kind of simple, reliable wastewater treatment system that most communities rely on. You know, big evaporated ponds, things you go down to McKinleyville, you'll see those. Most places use them. They're simpler, they're reliable, and whoopee-doo, they have a bigger footprint. You know, if you don't locate a place now, you may not, what are you going to do, rip out buildings later? You know, you don't have a long-range plan for sewage treatment. Nature is unrelenting. The geologic information says we have a lot more tsunamis than they ever imagined. Between the 8 and the 8.0, they only were counting. When people like to make yourselves feel good that, oh, we're only going to get a 9 point every 300 or 500 years. Well, guess what? They did offshore drilling. It's been in the reports for the last several years when they did tsunami planning, that there is twice as many, if not more, 8 points in this southern zone. And that we have exceeded 85 percentile of events, of lapses between events, in the last 10,000 years. So you don't have a plan, a long-range plan. You don't have a 30-year plan. You have to plan for obsolescence. You know, we're in a bad situation. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other public comment? Yes, sir.
Hello. My name is Fred Hansen. I live in the county, and I'm a renter on a fixed income. When the city council rubber stamps rate increases, as you continue to do to cover the fraud, it's people like me that are suffering as a result. People who live on fixed incomes cannot afford this. I'm appalled to see our city officials, who we trust are the ones who have a sworn duty and obligation to protect us, but are the very ones that refuse to protect us with even superficial investigation. We expect and anticipate beating the sewer rate increase at this time. And I'll tell you what, I'll help the cause. I'm going to try and give up smoking for the next 45 days, and I'm going to contribute the money I would normally spend on cigarettes to the Tax Association to beat this. What does the city plan to do? Do they have a plan B? Will the city default? Will the city declare bankruptcy? What is your plan B? Thank you.
Thank you. Best of luck on quitting cigarettes. Is there any other public comment?